This episode is brought to you by Kia's first 3-row all-electric SUV, the Kia EV9, with available all-wheel drive and seating for up to 7 adults, with a 0 to 60 speed that thrills you 1 minute, and available reclining lounge seats that unwind you the next. Visit kia.com/EV9 to learn more. Ask your Kia dealer for availability. No system, no matter how advanced, can compensate for all driver error and or driving conditions. Always drive safely.
I'm Mo Rocca, and I'm excited to announce Season 4 of my podcast, Mobituaries. I've got a whole new bunch of stories to share with you about the most fascinating people and things who are no longer with us. From famous figures who died on the very same day, to the things I wish would die, like buffets. All that and much more. Listen to Mobituaries with Mo Rocca wherever you get your podcasts.
Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, I wanted to talk on this thing that Billie Eilish recently came out and said, because it's something that I don't particularly agree with, especially with some of the stuff that I've had to deal with in my life. But anyway, so she comes out and says that men don't face criticism against their bodies because women are nice. That was something that she literally said. She went on a whole spiel like, if you're muscular, fat, dad bod, skinny, pudgy, whatever the situation is, you won't get criticized because women are nice. And I'm like, fam, you will literally have men criticizing other men. So I know for a fact, my thing is this. I've seen so much criticism throughout my time where I can't look at something like that and agree with it just because of the amount of criticism that I faced in my life. Fam, I've had people literally look me in my, men and women, literally look me in the face and see my skin color first before they actually got to know me as a person. So I'm saying, it's like, what do you say about stuff like that? What do you say to the man or to the woman that's racist? Like, and the funny thing is, it's like, okay, so what do you say about the women, especially back in the day, like in the 50s and 60s, down south, they see a black man and they pointing and like I have literally seen historic photos of like racism back in the day where they were lynching black people for the fun of it, and you would see women amongst those crowds smiling, pointing, laughing and stuff. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, fam, are you talking about what time frame are you talking about? Because that ain't no different than Trump saying, oh, America was once great at some point in time. When? Now, as there probably are some aspects, like just talking on that, there's probably some aspects of America where it was great, all right? But now, where we're at, it's not. And when I look at stuff back then, it wasn't. And times before that, it wasn't. So, switching the conversation back to what Billie Eilish said. When I look at, some criticizing things women done said back then, it wasn't, nice. When I look at some criticizing things that women done said now, it wasn't nice. And it's most likely going to be like that in the future. So that's why I got to ask that question. Billie Eilish, what are you talking about? Like, that's something that genuinely concerns me, because it's like, if you're gonna go through your whole life thinking like that, that's the type of stuff where it's all like, that's something that I would like to also ask Billie Eilish. It's like, have you ever rejected a guy before? And that's why I'm all like, okay, why? Why have you? Because I'm all like, you're accepting all men, right? Because I'm like, because women are nice. That's what you're overall saying. It don't matter how the man is shaped. You're accepting all men, all right? So, but that would be my genuine question. It's like, have you said yes to every guy that has asked you out? Because my thing is this, if you say no, then I'm gonna ask, what was wrong with that man? If the conversation goes on any further, what you said on that popular magazine was a lie. And my thing is this, even talking outside of Billie Eilish, even just talking on some of the things that I've heard throughout my time and thing, there was like a fly in front of me. I think I got it. I don't know. Hold on for a second, because I'm like, I think I got it. I don't know. But anyways, but no, like I remember there's will be times where I'll see women go up on social media talking about, I'm not dating a guy under 6 feet tall. So what do you say about those women? What do you say? What do you tell that guy that is under 6 feet tall? He just met a woman that he is taller than. He's like 5'10" or something. Yeah, let's say he's pushing it like 6 feet. Let's say he's 5'10", 5'11". Like one more inch, he would have been 6 feet tall. But anyways, he's taller than that woman. But he tells that woman that he's oh yeah, I'm not 6 feet tall. I'm like, I'm 5'10", 5'11 and a half or something. And she's like, no, sorry, you have to be 6 feet tall in order to talk to me. What do you say about situations like that? What do you say about the situation that I was involved in where it's all like, no, sorry, I'm like, you're too dark, or you're black, and I'm sorry, that's not gonna work out. What do you say to those guys and girls? That's why I'm like, when they come out and they say something and they're defending the whole group, and it's like, fam, do you realize how many people are involved in that group? Do you realize, even just talking on criticism itself, do you know how many criticizing people there are in this world? Fam, you will literally have family pets that will criticize a person. They do not trust that person. They have found something wrong with that person. A family pet, bro, a dog. Now, that's something that people will say that, oh, dogs are so loving. Not all dogs, bruh. Oh, cats are the best pets in the world. Not all cats. I'm saying, like, that's something where it's like, I can't look at that and agree with it. Just based off of, like, the life that I've lived and just seeing some other people where it's like, you got people in this world. I think I was just talking on this guy, too, not too long ago, where it was the guy that was trying to look like Justin Bieber. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure the reason why he tried to do all them surgeries to himself to make himself look like Justin Bieber, because of what women were saying at the time being. Women loved Justin Bieber at one. Now, maybe not all women, but there was a significant amount of women in this world that had nothing but love for Justin Bieber. So I'm like, and my thing is this, and I'm pretty sure there's probably talking on that guy that was wanting to get surgeries. I'm pretty sure that was the conversation that he probably did have, and it got to his head too much, but he probably was talking to a girl, and she probably said something along the lines, oh, I like guys that look like Justin Bieber. And so what did he do? He went out and got all these surgeries to look like Justin Bieber, and he still looked nothing like Justin Bieber. And so it's stuff like that where it's all like, I hear stories like that. I'm like, well, what do you say about that guy? What do you say about the guy where it's like, yeah, let's say if the guy is fat and he and his probably was talking to a girl, and the funny thing is, and this was a catfish episode that I had just seen, but anyways, let me say my example real quick. But what do you say to the guy where he's hitting the gym and he ain't hitting the gym for his own reasons? He ain't hitting the gym for himself. He's hitting the gym because of something a woman done said to him, like, or you're too out of shape, you're too this, you're too that. And it's like, what do you say to that guy? Because I guarantee you, I promise you, every man that's in the gym, they're not in the gym because they always loved working out. They always love lifting weights. They always love, they're doing it for themselves. They're not doing it for others. I'm gonna tell you this right now. There's people in this world that are doing things because of what others has said to them. Man, woman, it don't matter. So again, what Billie Eilish said, I'm like, nah, it's like, that's something where I'm like, cannot agree with that under any circumstances. But anyways, there was this episode of Catfish where the guy, he had, I don't know if it was like just the way his teeth had grew or what the situation was, but he had a significant gap in the middle of his teeth and things. Like, and I don't know if I think it was a gap. I don't know if it was like missing teeth or if it was a gap, but overall though, yeah, that man had a gap in between his teeth and things, and it was out there and stuff. But the girl, she was that, like, every reason possible on why and that could have been the thing right there. It's like, no, you catfished me, and I'm sorry, that's not gonna work. What she said was that she couldn't be with that man because of his teeth. I'm saying, like, fam, and so again, this is what or what Billie Eilish says. She said, Billie Eilish says men don't face criticism about their bodies. Last I checked, your teeth is a part of your body, correct? Yeah, like there might be some men out there where they take their teeth out and they put it in the cup next to their bed. And yeah, then so yeah, that maybe for those men, maybe yeah, they can, they can. But even then, it's like I guarantee and I promise you, with like that's something where it's like I would like just overall would want to ask Billie Eilish just lay out like a list of the most unattractive men in this world. You got the man that refuses to wash. Like he's on some stuff where he's like, nope, the water, it got cameras, it got little micro cameras in it and stuff. Like, and it's like, cause I'm saying, why does it kind of sparkle a little bit, like, nah, water got like little micro cameras and they spy on us and I refuse to shower and things, or no, even no, there is this guy on My Strange Addiction, and that will be my question to Billie Eilish. Would you date this man, all right, or would you overall criticize what he's at least doing to his body, all right? This man, normal looking guy, but he drinks his own pee. This man will literally go off into a corner somewhere with a jar, stick his privates, all right, or his personal area. Maybe the word privates is too explicit. He sticks his manhood into this jar and he just lets it flow, all right? But he doesn't just know. He ain't gonna dump the pee out somewhere. This man puts the pee right back in his body. Would you, my question is to the ladies, would you date a guy that does some stuff like that? But no, girls are nice, right? Girls ain't gonna criticize that man. Girls are nice. That is what Billie Eilish said, all right? Would she date that man, okay? My thing is this. I could be a woman, and I could be the last woman on earth, and that could be the last man on earth. I guarantee and I promise you, I would not want nothing to do with that man. I would live and die in this world without ever having a conversation with that man. Well, probably him being the last man on earth. It's like, yeah, you might come across him at some point in time. But anyways, I'm like, no. You're a weird one, okay? And they ain't even on no Mr. Grinch type stuff. All right, but no, I feel like it's like even like, all right, no, like speaking of the Grinch, let's say if that was like a real life situation. Let's say there was a man that was like mad, hairy, and furry and stuff. I'm saying like this man wakes up and there's like a chalk line of his hair in his bed. Billie Eilish, would you date that man? Okay, let me think of some other stuff. Like, would you date a man that sweats profusely? Like this man, he's like, y'all can just be sitting down, minded like in 20-degree weather, okay? And it's like I'm saying, you're 20-degree weather. It's cold, bruh. Power goes out. Y'all sitting there shivering, but this man is sweating up a storm. It's like, homie, why is you sweating? What do you got going on? Why is your body so sweaty, bro? What do you like? What's wrong with you? Would you date that man? I'm like, no. It's like, look, and that's the thing where it's like, even if it's Billie Eilish, I feel like Billie Eilish, just to try to prove me wrong, she'll say yes to all of that. But I guarantee and I promise you, there's that one man. All right, you know what? No, it's all like, okay, Billie Eilish, would you date a 90-year-old man? 90-year-old man. Man wears diapers. It's like y'all sitting down at dinner. This man done pooped on himself. I'm all like, and that's something where it's like, no, that it's funny because I know Billie Eilish. It's like I feel like, she'll try to give it a chance just to see how things go. But at some point in time, that stuff's going to get to her. Just like how it is for everybody. And I'm not saying that it's just women that think along those lines. There's men too that think along those lines. Where they're all like, no, I'm not going to date a girl unless she looks like a Victoria's Secret model. No, I'm not going to date a girl unless... Fam, they literally had it on the, the TV show Jersey Shore. What was it that they were calling them? Like a grenade or something like that? They were calling them something. But yeah, I was like, fam, you got people all across this world that criticize. Man or woman. So... I'm just confused because I'm like, Billie, who have you talked to where they gave you this information that women don't criticize men because they're nice? I've never heard of that. That's new to me. That is the most newest thing that I have ever heard in my whole entire life. Because I'm saying, based off of this stuff that I've dealt with, I'm like, bruh, yeah, you have not. I know for a fact you haven't met every woman in this life. So, and that's the thing, though. It's like, what would you have to say about those women, the women that do criticize? Because I'm telling you right now, it's like, if that was a conversation where she's all like, no, there's no woman on this earth that criticizes a man. I'm like, fam, who are you talking about? what planet? I don't know what multiverse you just came from, and you think like, oh, maybe she's talking about like Earth 43 or Earth 65, where women on that Earth, they don't criticize men, but on this planet Earth that we're all on right now, there's some women criticizing some men. So that's why I'm like, Billie Eilish, I don't know what you got going on, but I'm like, that's just that's something where I'm like, I just, words can't describe how mentally I'm feeling about that and stuff. But and then it's even funny because I saw it on Twitter. And it was like right underneath, it was this meme that I will always see of Rick Ross and Lizzo. And under Rick Ross, or above Rick Ross's photo, it says like put on a shirt, and then above Lizzo's photo it says empowering. And then there's another tweet from somebody. They was all like, I totally disagree because short guys face a lot of it. And I'm like, fam, what was that one video where that short guy was off up in that, like, what was it, a bagel place or something, and he was yelling because like women didn't want to be bothered with him because he's short. And I'm like, fam, I'm saying like, short guys probably deal with it, tall guys probably deal with it. There was all like all right, so there's one person, they go on to say, we got a whole generation of men with serious body issues in the gym consistently, so saying this is kind of bull facts. Then there was another guy was like saying there for sure is a way less criticism, but to say there isn't any criticism is a complete lie. I'm like, fam, I feel like criticism is equal. I feel like we got equal amount of men that's criticizing, we got equal amount of women that's criticizing, but it ain't more than the other. No, criticism, my thing is this, criticism is criticism. And I'm like, I ain't hearing none of that stuff where it's like, because I guarantee and I promise you, I'm like, how old is Billie Eilish? Let me just see, like, I feel like, hold on, let me see, she's 21 years old. I guarantee and I promise you, she was like, she done criticized some men in this world before. I know that for a fact. I just have a strange feeling that she's criticized men before. So anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. Stay tuned for the next episode. Make sure you guys follow me across all social media platforms at TMossBoss. And if you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. Same for the podcast, but it's just following and subscribing and stuff for any podcast streaming services out there. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.